Good morning, students. Hope you all are doing good. So, for today's session, we will be starting our topic peptic ulcer. This is also an important topic, and like gastritis was easy, this is also very easy. First, you have to clear the concept. As I have already reviewed the gastrointestinal system, that it contains esophagus. In the first slide itself, I have completed that. My first PPT itself, I have reviewed it. So first we are dealing with the topic which is related to your stomach. First we are dealing, then after that, after stomach, there is duodenal ulcers we will deal it. Okay, slowly we will move on. Okay, so today's topic, that is peptic ulcer. Okay, so we will move on. Outline of the study: in this we will study about the introduction of the disorders, pathophysiology, etiology, types of peptic ulcer disorders, your disease, clinical presentation, investigation, complications, management, summary and references what we have taken. Okay, so this is the outline of your portion. So if we will move on to the introduction part, introductory part. Peptic ulcer is a lesion in the lining mucosa of the digestive tract, typically in the stomach or duodenum, caused by digestive action of pepsin and stomach acid. What happens? Peptic ulcer is a condition. It is a lesion. Lesion means एक खरोच टाइप का हो जाना, एक इरोसिव नेचर हो जाना. किस में हो जाता है? लाइनिंग ऑफ द म्यूकोजा. म्यूकोजल लाइन जो हमने पढ़ा गैस्ट्राइटिस में क्या होता है? गैस्ट्राइटिस में जो म्यूकोजल जो है डिटोरेट होने लगता है, धीरे धीरे करके डिस्ट्रॉय होने लगता है. बट यहाँ पे क्या होता है? वो छोटे से लेशन, लाइक एक फोड़ा होता है, धीरे धीरे करके वो बड़ा होता है, फिर वो फूटता है, फिर अपने आप हील होता है. राइट. सिमिलरली यहाँ पे क्या होता है? फोड़े होते हैं, उसमें ब्लड से, फोड़े नहीं बोल सकते, एक स्मॉल लेशन होता है, या स्मॉल पेप्यूल जैसे बन जाते हैं. और उससे क्या होता है? कहाँ पे होता है? म्यूकोजा ऑफ द डाइजेस्टिव ट्रैक. उसमें क्या होने लगता है? अल्सरेशन, अल्सर फॉर्म हो जाता है धीरे धीरे. पहले एक छोटा सा रहेगा, फिर वो बड़े बड़ा होते डेवलप होते होते अल्सर फॉर्म करेगा. ये व्हाट इज़ द रीज़न बिहाइंड इट? बिकॉज इट इज़ कॉज्ड बाय द डाइजेस्टिव एक्शन ऑफ पेप्सिन. पेप्सिन इज एन एंजाइम विच हेल्प्स इन द प्रोसेस ऑफ डाइजेशन. ओके, सो पेप्सिन मेनली अफेक्ट करता है हमारे इस पेप्टिक अल्सर को. ठीक है. एंड स्टमक एसिड का सिक्रीशन बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ा देता है. राइट. सो दिस इज द इंट्रोडक्शन. Lesion may subsequently occur into the lamina propria, submucosa to cause bleeding. Most of the ulcer occur either in the duodenum or in the stomach, or ulcer may also occur in the lower esophagus due to reflexing of gastric content, really in areas of small intestine. What happens? Peptic ulcer mainly affects the म्यूकोजल जो लेयर्स है, म्यूकोजा लामिना प्रोपिया आउटसाइड या सब म्यूकोजा मिड पोर्शन. और मोस्ट ऑफ द पेप्टिक अल्सर डेवलप्स इन टू मेन एरिया. फर्स्ट वन इज योर म्यूकोजल एरिया, सेकेंड इज योर ड्यूडेनम. ड्यूडेनम में मेनली डेवलप होता है. नेक्स्ट, और स्टमक अल्सर में ऑल्सो अकर इन द लोअर ईसोफेगस. वाई लोअर ईसोफेगस? बिकॉज सम ऑफ द रिफ्लेक्स कंटेंट, रिफ्लेक्सिंग होगा गैस्ट्रिक कंटेंट का, बैक रिगर्जिटेशन या तो बोल सकते हो रिफ्लेक्स एक्शन होगा, तो उसमें ये जाता है, तो वो उस एरिया को अफेक्ट करता है. और ये बहुत कम होता है किस कंडीशन में? स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन में. Under normal condition, a physiologic balance exists between gastric acid secretion and gastroduodenal mucosa defense. Mucosal injury and thus peptic ulcer occur when the balance between the aggressive factors and the defensive mechanism is disrupted. Aggressive factors such as NSAIDs, H. pylori infection, alcohol, bile salts, acid, and pepsin can alter the mucosal defense by allowing back diffusion of hydrogen ion and subsequent epithelial. What happens? इसमें होता क्या है? In this condition there are two factors. One is your defensive factors of your duodenum, another one is your aggressive factors. Aggressive factors comes from our nature, like continuous use of non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, example aspirin. Next, H. pylori infection. If helicobacteria infection through foods you have taken, it contains H. pylori, it may aggress the factor of your mucosa. Next, bile salt. If you are taking, if you are having more amount of bile salt is secreted, and if alcohol you consume, if you have acid and pepsin problem, then it will create. So there is aggressive factor, and another one is your डिफेंसिव मैकेनिज्म. सो दिस बोथ, ये दोनों क्या होना, इनके बीच बैलेंस होना चाहिए. बट इफ दिस बोथ फंक्शन इज डिसरप्टेड, देन इट विल कॉज द रीजन ऑफ पेप्टिक अल्सर. ओके, Next is the etiology or the risk factors. Etiology: lifestyle, smoking, acidic drinks, medication. H. pylori infection, 90% have this bacterium passed from one person to a person. Feco-oral route or oral route. Feco-oral route या oral route. लाइक किसी का जूठा खाने से क्या पता वो पर्सन इफेक्टेड हो, उसके जूठे से आपके हो सके. Feco-oral route, you know. Age: duodenal occur between the age of 30 to 40 years. Most prominent age है gastric, over 50 होता है. Gender: duodenal are increasing in older women. duodenal ulcers जो होते हैं वो ज़्यादातर किसको होते हैं, जो older women होते हैं. genetic factors mostly female को ज़्यादा affect करता है. HX that means female को. other factors: stress can worsen but not the cause. reality cause नहीं है, main cause NSAIDs और H. pylori infection है. Next is pathophysiology. This is what I was talking. This is defensive factor, this is aggressive factor. Defensive factor: bicarbonate, mucus layer, prostaglandins, mucosal blood flow, and epithelial reno. This all is the defensive factors of our stomach. If any bacteria, if any amount of antigen comes into our body, these all will get active. But what happens, this both have to be balanced. If these both are not balanced, what will happen, this both get disrupted and it will create more problem. Okay. And the aggressive factors is Helicobacteria pylori, NSAIDs, pepsins, bile acids, smoking, and alcohol. Okay. There are two types of ulcers, mainly gastric peptic ulcer and duodenal peptic ulcer. Another classification, this is based upon the region or location of illness. First is stomach. If ulcer is in stomach, we call it as gastric ulcer. If it is in duodenum, it is termed as duodenal ulcer. If it is in esophagus, it is called as esophageal ulcers. And Meckel's diverticulum, that is in the inside your food pipe, that is lowering part of the esophagus, if it is, then it is called Meckel's diverticulum ulcer. Then modified Johnson's classification of peptic ulcer is type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4 and type 5. Type 1 is ulcer along the lesser curve of stomach. We have studied the lesser curve, fundus area. अगर वहाँ पे ulcer है तो उसे type 1 ulcer बोलेंगे according to modified Johnson classification. Type 2 ulcer किसको बोलेंगे? 2 ulcer present, one in gastric, one in duodenum और pre-pyloric. दोनों में से कहीं पे एक जगह, तो that is termed as type 2 ulcers. Next is type 3 ulcer, that is pre-pyloric ulcer, that is in the region pyloric sphincter is rotated pyloric area के पास. Pre-pyloric means पहले. Fourth is proximal, that is gastroesophageal ulcer. Gastroesophageal ulcer, that is lower portion of the esophagus. Then type 5, anywhere associated with chronic NSAID use. It can be in anywhere because of the continuous use of NSAIDs. Now it's your assignment that you can make the notes of it. When you will come back, I will check your copies. Okay, it is very easy. I'm not getting into detail. It is very easy. It is simple. The ulcers where there is lesser curve, which it is type 1. Type 2, two ulcers present. Type 3 pre-pyloric ulcers. तो what you have to write, आप सबको इसको थोड़ा बहुत डेफिनेशन इंट्रोडक्शन आप लोग कॉपी में बना के अपना नेट से सर्च करके लिख लेना. अगर नहीं समझ में आता है तो फिर हम उसके लिए अलग से क्लास लेंगे फिर. ओके. Next is epidemiology. Peptic ulcers are common, and it has been estimated that up to 10% of the population has an ulcer, and annual incidence of symptomatic peptic ulcers about 0.3%. So what happens? Peptic ulcers are mainly common, and it is estimated that up to 10% of the population has an ulcer. In 100%, about 10% of persons will have this peptic ulcer. And incidence is symptomatic. That means some patient will show symptoms, that is 0.3% only. Duodenal ulcers are 4 times as common as gastric ulcers and occurs mainly in the duodenal cap. Duodenal ulcers is more common because it is the type. Duodenum में है ulcer, इसलिए duodenal ulcer. So duodenal जो है most common है. Next, gastric ulcer most occur in the lesser curvature of the stomach. These are benign. Some develop as tumors. 5%. Benign. These are benign. Benign and malignant. Benign का मतलब होता है दैट ट्यूमर लाइक फंक्शन है, जस्ट मेटास्टाइज नहीं होगा, मतलब फैलेगा नहीं, उस एरिया पे है वो फिक्स वहीं पे रहेगा. ठीक है. गैस्ट्रिक मैलिग्नेंसी इज कॉमन इन जापान, चाइल्ड, फिनलैंड एंड आइसलैंड एंड अदर वर्ल्ड कंट्रीज बिकॉज ऑफ एनवायरमेंटल एंड डाइट फैक्टर. इट इज़ नॉट कॉमन इन इंडियन कि इट डेवलप मैलिग्नेंसी लाइक कैंसर डेवलप करता है, बट it is more common in these areas because of their food and diet factors. Okay. Next is the etiology. As we have discussed in the earlier slide also, like consumption of bile salts, alcohol, NSAIDs, these all are the main etiological factors that we will deal in detail.